Hey, I'm Steven and this is Solving the Money Problem. If you're new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. And I just wanted to say a huge thanks to the first 50 members of this channel. You guys are awesome. Thanks for your support. So, considering that the United States is the center of the universe, it's easy to overlook what's happening elsewhere, like use of the metric system, the existence of effective healthcare, and the resumption of business as usual. China is key to the future of Tesla, and in this video, I'll explain why Tesla will absolutely dominate China and make billions. Let's dive in. Hey guys, before I forget, WeBull have extended their offer for US residents until the 16th of April. If you'd like to help out the channel and get up to 2 free stocks, use the link in the description. Alright, let's get back to it. Brand matters. I'm going to generalize a lot in this video. If it gets your panties in a twist, tell me all about it in the comments, but I'm still going to do it, repeatedly. Brand matters a lot to the average Chinese consumer. The prestige and status of luxury products, especially vehicles, can't be overstated. You could say the Chinese are driven by prestige. Get it? Oh, that wasn't funny, was it? Let's not beat around the bush. The only thing more important than your children becoming doctors and lawyers is for you to also own a luxury vehicle or two. And the Tesla brand has hit it out of the park. Chinese consumers love Tesla. I mean love. This alone is a huge tailwind for Tesla, and it's one of many. The world's biggest EV market is getting bigger. China is far and away the world's largest and most mature electric vehicle market, and it's growing. I mean, China is the largest vehicle market, period, and electric vehicles make up almost 5% of new vehicle sales, while in most other countries, electric vehicles are lucky to hit 2%. Not only is the world transitioning to electric vehicles, meaning this 5% will, in time, become about 100%, thus the market potential for Tesla is gargantuan, but China's new vehicle market itself is experiencing a huge boom. As the country continues developing rapidly, people by the millions enter the middle class and beyond and become able to afford new vehicles. These two forces combined ensure China will remain the world's largest vehicle market for some time. Any automaker with any sense should be all in on China. Tesla has the best value product. And Chinese consumers are smart. This is a point you can't deny. If you take an objective look at, say, Model 3 or Model Y, dollar for dollar, there is nothing even close to offering the same value. Yes, there may be cheaper vehicles. Cost does not equal value. Cost is what you pay. Value is what you get. Safest car ever? Check. Gets new features with over-the-air updates? Check. Performance improvements over the air? Check. Best infotainment? Check. Most efficient battery, therefore best running costs? Check. Best driver assistance features? Check. Makes fart sounds? Check. You get the point. In terms of value, nothing else compares to a Tesla. This could change, but today it is a fact. That's not to say every consumer can afford a Tesla or that every consumer buys based on value rather than emotion, but many do, and that's the point. The Chinese market is fucking enormous and Tesla has far and away the best product and a strong brand. Sure, a Tesla may not add as many inches as a Lambo or Ferrari, and some consumers will prefer the aesthetic of other brands, but there's room in the market for all consumers, including those who take a more rational approach. Once again, I'm going to generalize and potentially cause some butthurt. Ready? Chinese consumers are way smarter than US consumers on average. They make smarter financial decisions, smarter purchasing decisions, manage their money better, and you know what? Let's pull up the average savings rate in the US versus China. This will make my point for me. Average savings rate in the United States, 7.7%. Average savings rate in China, 25%. Enough said. On average, the Chinese are smarter with their money, and that includes purchasing decisions. If you're in China, in the market for a new vehicle and your budget allows, a Tesla is about the smartest choice you can make. And if you care about the environment, even better. China loves Elon and Tesla. They say a picture is worth 1,000 words, and I say great, that'll save me some talking.
3, 2, 1 go 草原最美的花，火红的萨日朗，一梦到天涯遍地是花香。流浪的人儿啊，心上有了他。
With moves like that, is it any wonder China loves Tesla's eccentric CEO? Elon Musk is a walking meme with an actual personality, and that's something I'm afraid I can't say about most other CEOs. While many outside China view Elon with envy, resentment, projections of their own insecurities, and have a general aversion to his weirdness, the Chinese love Elon. I suspect part of this has to do with their common appreciation of science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. For a clue as to how much weight the cult of Elon carries in China, we need only look back to 2019 when Elon was invited to debate artificial intelligence with Alibaba co-founder Jack Ma. Two titans of industry, both co-founders of multi-billion-dollar companies. What a moment. The fact that this event took place speaks volumes of how highly China thinks of Elon Musk. Unfortunately, Mr. Ma was clearly unqualified to talk about AI, but that didn't stop him. In fact, let's watch Ma self-immolate for a moment. It's just too funny not to.
People worry a lot about this today are those people, I call them called college smartness. People like us, street smart, we never scared of that. We think it's a great fun, and we want to change ourselves to embrace it.
I don't know, man. That's like famous last words.
Still one step, you go to Mars, but you will never be able to come back.
Yeah,
So that's my view.
That's not how it works, though.
And that's my view about jobs. Don't worry about it. You will have jobs.
Yeah.
Human being will be controlled by machines. I never think about that. I think it's impossible, right? It's impossible. Machines are invented by human beings, and according to the science, right, humans can never create another animal that is smarter than humans. Especially when you have so many smart people, it's impossible to make another smart people.
I very much disagree with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Computer may be clever, but human beings are much smarter.
Yeah, definitely not.
Computers are clever, but there will be more tools that human beings will create much clever than computers. That's my view.
No wonder KFC wouldn't hire him. Anyway, China's love of Elon and Tesla permeates the government, who have extended countless favors and worked closely with Tesla to help them at every stage, including a special import tax exemption, and most important of all, allowing Tesla to become the first foreign automaker to wholly own and operate a factory in China. Prior to this, the Chinese government required foreign automakers to partner with a local company. This one fact is so important it bears repeating. The Chinese government has bent its own rules to help Tesla. Get it? The Chinese government wants Tesla to succeed. This matters. Gigafactory Shanghai. Let's watch this clip from March 2019.
Tesla has planned on making a huge entrance into the Chinese market by building a factory there that makes Model 3s the standard version, which is to say the least complex version of the Model 3. While Tesla is known for setting goals that are completely beyond anything that the auto industry would possibly ever do, unfortunately, Tesla is also known for not meeting those goals. Elon Musk said that there is going to be Model 3s manufactured from the China plant by the end of 2019. So far, the China plant is basically an open field with some digging going on. It's harder and harder to believe that there will be Model 3s coming out of the Tesla China Gigafactory by the end of the year. According to my sources, if Tesla wants to win at China, they need to get cars out fast. But what Tesla doesn't have right now is a factory. So that's a problem.
Well, that's awkward. We now know Tesla constructed its Shanghai Gigafactory in record time. When I say record, I mean record. It appears to be the fastest ever construction of a factory of its size anywhere on Earth by a huge margin. And it was done for 65% less cost per unit of capacity than Tesla's US production facilities. Tesla learns fast. They're doing everything in China faster, smarter, and cheaper. But Tesla isn't done. Stage 2 of the factory is now well underway and looks to be completed by Q4 2020. What's stage 2? Glad you asked. Model Y production. Tesla is moving ahead so fast that it's hard to keep up. So let's get to the crux of this video. The numbers. Tesla sold over 10,000 vehicles in China in March. This is an annualized rate of over 120,000 and marked a whopping 25% share of China's new electric vehicle sales for the month. I will stake anything on the fact that Tesla's margins in China are better than the US and will only improve further over time as more of the supply chain is localized and production volumes grow. Stage 1 of Gigafactory Shanghai has production capacity of over 150,000 Model 3s per year and it's almost fully ramped. But wait, there's more. Stage 2 of Gigafactory Shanghai, which will produce equal amounts of Model Y, is under construction and moving at a pace akin to Stage 1. By Q4 2020, it should be operational. It's obvious that, short of an extinction-level event, Tesla will produce on the order of 200,000 vehicles in China in 2020 and probably closer to double that in 2021. Let's say that in 2021, Tesla China delivers 370,000 vehicles. So what, you say? That's more than the entire fucking business did in 2019. One more time. Next year, Tesla China is likely to sell more vehicles than the entire business did in 2019. It took Tesla 16 years to reach the same scale that Tesla China will reach in 3. Let that sink in. Tesla has a very clear path to way more than doubling its revenue in just 2 years. China is a blip on Tesla's radar today. Soon, it will be the cornerstone of their business. China is the world's most mature electric vehicle market. Tesla is the world's most mature manufacturer of electric vehicles. It's a match made in heaven. I'm sure some of you are flipping out, ready to tell me no one will buy cars in 2020 or 21 and the world is ending and I should be panicking more, stocking up on toilet paper and selling my stocks because nothing will ever be the same again. That's fine. Leave your comments below so I can save them for a future video. I see enough evidence that despite the fact that yes, global automotive sales will be soft for some time, Tesla has room to breathe. Their products shit all over the so-called competition, are unmatched for value, are technologically superior, bear a strong, prestigious brand, and most important of all, Tesla is currently production constrained. We don't know how much underlying demand there truly is, so the only way we'll know is waiting 2 years and watching things play out. Even if I'm wrong and the entire global economy is on pause for a few years, it changes nothing fundamental. Tesla is in a strong position in China, with help from the government, love from consumers, an incredible product, the world's largest and most mature EV market, a rising middle class, a prestigious brand, a wholly owned production facility which is about to double its capacity, and countless other tailwinds. Tesla will dominate China and make billions. And I didn't even have time to talk about robo-taxis or compact cars. I guess they'll have to wait for another video. I'm Stephen Mark Ryan, this is Solving the Money Problem, and I love you all. Thanks so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Do you agree or disagree with anything I said? How do you see Tesla doing in China? Will it become their biggest market? And of course, if you have any ideas for future videos, let me know. I read all your comments. P.S. If you're still watching, you're awesome. This channel has kind of blown up since it launched, and I'm working on making the best possible content for you guys, but it takes time. Consider supporting the channel at patreon.com/solvingthemoneyproblem so I can continue creating content for you guys. There's a link in the description. And you can now also become a member of the channel to get some exclusive perks. To learn more, click the join button next to subscribe. Either way, the best form of support is you being here and watching, so thanks again.
3, 2, 1， 高草原最美的花，火红的萨日朗，一梦到天涯遍地是花香。流浪的人儿啊，心上有了他。